Okay, so today we have a really interesting topic. And today's topic is why a man won't date a single mom. And this is a member's experience. First things first, that topic is very gender based, right? The reason why is because most of the time custody is to the mother. A mother is the one that's with the kids. So if you would have to say, majority of kids are with their mothers. People do have the whole co-parenting where sometimes the kid goes to the mom and sometimes the kid goes to the dad. They shuffle it really well. But you would see that in the case where the kid has to stay with just one parent and the parent has to do everything, that it's usually the mom. So that's why the focus is on single moms, as we do have more single moms than single dads on the platform. So this is why we're focusing the topic on this gender direction, because on the platform we do have more single moms than we do have single dads. There are 6 most popular reasons that we have seen on the platform for why a man won't date a single mom, and this can go for both directions too. So basically this topic is just on why people will prefer not to date single parents. So single moms, single dads, they actually fall into single parents. So this topic actually talks about the people that have declined to date with single parents on the platform. So I'm going to give you the most popular reasons to why they said no. So some have said, for the financial burden. They expect that obviously if I date a single parent, I'm going to have this extra financial burden on me because I'm now going to have to pay for bills for another person's kid, right? Number 2, I'm going to go real fast with this one. Number 2, time management. They're like, can I really just have her to myself sometimes? Can I have him to myself sometimes? There was a girl on the platform that dated a single dad, and she was once not feeling really good, and he came to see her at the hospital once, and she felt like he could have done more than that. So she felt like she would always have to struggle for time that he would dedicate to her, because if he wasn't a single father, maybe he would have been at her side much more than he was. And then we also have number 3, the fear of the ex popping back up. Ding, ding. So people are like, that's how the girl will say she's not over her ex, or the guy will say he's not over his ex, so I don't want any drama. This is the very popular one. I'm going to hopefully put a post on it. People are like, I don't want any baby mama drama. I don't want any baby daddy drama. So we get that a lot. Number 4 is the past experience. I have to mention that this is not by most popular. Like, we didn't put number 1 is the most popular. We're just putting the popular ones out there that we've gotten on the platform. So number 4 is past experience. Some people have dated single parents in the past and they didn't have a good experience with it. So some of them, like one said, I couldn't discipline the child without the mother talking and saying, no, don't do that. He's not your son. So when you feel like you don't have a hold on the home, you don't feel like you're involved. You can understand. So past experiences can also be a reason why people don't want to date a single parent. Some other one is that some people have the fear that the child might hate them. So they're like, oh my God, I might just meet this child and this child hates me. And then what am I going to do? And I've already fallen in love with the father or the mother. I don't want to be a stepmom that's not loved. So some people just don't want to go for it. And this one, I've gotten this mostly from women that don't want to date single dads, is that they want their own child with their partner first. So I've gotten this from a lot of women. They're like, no, if he has a child already, we won't share that same joy. I want the fact that my first child is his first child, so we'll be happy together. We have that excitement together. That's another reason why people have given for not wanting to date single fathers. And sometimes you find that single parents only want to date other single parents as well. There was a guy that, requested for just single parents like him. He said because she would understand that my kid also comes first, it's also really important because she has kids too. That he once dated a girl, and this is definitely based on that part I talked about, past experience. He once dated a girl that didn't have kids, and every time he had to fly to go see his daughter, the girl would be like, isn't her mom there? Must you go? So the girl was uncomfortable with it, and he felt like she didn't understand that his child was important to him. So sometimes single parents choose to date other single parents for reasons like this. Another thing I've noticed is that people actually are very precise about the age of the kids, which is why that's indicated on the profiles. People are like, I don't mind dating a single father or a single mother if the kid is above 15. While some people are like, I would prefer if they have younger kids, and everyone has their reasons. Some people prefer younger kids. They feel like you get to know me early in your life so I can be there in your life and I can grow with you. Some people prefer older kids because they're like, I want you to have been grown and they've already raised you. I don't want to raise you, so I'd rather come into your parents' life as a mom that doesn't really, or a dad that doesn't really have to do that heavy lifting. So everyone has their reasons, which is all really valid. Like in this part, you can see where the person states that they want a widower even though the person is divorced. But they want a widower because they don't want someone that the ex is still in the picture. So they don't want baby mama drama. So this is a reason why some people stay away from people with kids, because they don't want baby mama drama. So if they feel like if the person is a widow or widower, the child is solely with them and there's no other external party that can come and make decisions based on that. Then in this situation, you can see where the guy is like, I don't want a woman that has kids. He just doesn't want the woman. And I'm not sure he was able to communicate exactly why. He just said, having a woman that has kids is the only thing that's demoralized him. I'm not sure he was able to put into words what he really meant. But he is another person that didn't want to date a single mother. Hopefully we've been able to educate you a little bit on why sometimes, there's a decline on the match with single parents. And it's always best to communicate with us your fears, because sometimes your fears, we might help you put that into perspective. So in a situation where your fear might be the financial burden, we can draw you to the attention of the fact that, this parent is financially secure, doesn't need your help, so that fear of financial burden shouldn't come in place when trying to get matched. So there's some fears that don't matter in certain single parent situations, and so it's best to always communicate with us, communicate with your handler, your matchmaker, and it's best, and that's how we'll come to a better result. So hopefully join us for the next video, and check on our thumbnail. We should have our details of our contact number if you want to ask any questions, of our websites where you can go and meet other single individuals, and of our blog where you get up-to-date news and gist on stuff, on everything matchmaking and on the platform. And please don't forget, if you're single, go and sign up on the website. We have a basic membership, we have a premium membership, and we have the VIP membership where you can meet other single individuals. It's privacy focused and you can meet like-minded single individuals on the platform.